That time when CM Punk made his last ever WWE appearance until 2023 Survivor Series War Games. One back to Fog Wrestling. It's that time when the 2014 Royal Rumble CM Punk made his last ever WWE appearance. And just to put some context into it, he was in like a mini feud with Kane. Honestly, this was horrendous. And he walked out the company the following day after it. The feud with Kane was god awful. But let's talk about it. Damn. The Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble 2014. 2014. When? 2,000. That's like a million. It's like 18,000 years away. The event is known for its overwhelming negative crowd response during the Orton Cena title match, as well towards the end or after the Royal Rumble match when the fans booed the Rumble winner Batista. "I'll walk alone." Reportedly chanted for Daniel Bryan, who competed earlier in the night, was not involved in the main event, and rooted for the man in place, Roman Reigns, who was a heel at the time. Fans worldwide, including retired Mick Foley, voiced their displeasure over social media, and the event was covered by many major news outlets as one of the worst Royal Rumble pay-per-views. However, the bout between Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt was highly praised by fans and critics. The event also marked the final WWE pay-per-view appearance of CM Punk until 2023, who walked out in the company the next day despite being under contract and retired from professional wrestling later that year until he debuted with a rival promotion AEW in August 2021. Punk would later make his return to WWE at Survivor Series War Games in his hometown of Chicago in November 2023. Damn it. Oh yeah, CM Punk was number one in the match. He lasted 49 minutes and he got eliminated by Kane. Honestly, horrendous. Just like he got eliminated, chokeslam through the table, and it's like, well, that's our last image of CM Punk and WWE. Just an awful feud, just an awful, image of him getting chokeslammed through the table. It just, honestly, man, Punk deserves so much better. And normally I don't justify people walking out, but I think he did. I think it warranted walking out of this, man. Honestly, I really do think that the reception this pay-per-view got. I mean, the Punk thing's almost forgotten about just due to like the hijack of the crowd. I mean, the takeover. The engineered or takeover of the show, especially like I said earlier, the Cena Orton match. They booed both of them, chanted for Cena. They were chanting, "This is awful." They were chanting for Bryan during the Rumble match. And Ray was revealed as the final entrant. He got absolutely railed upon. And CM Punk just going out like a little bitch was honestly one of the worst. And the show after, the aftermath of it, CM Punk did not appear. It was absolutely crazy. He has walked out. After the Royal Rumble event, CM Punk did not appear and was not mentioned on Raw the next day, despite being advertised for SmackDown taping on Tuesday. He did not appear in front of the live audience. By Wednesday, WWE.com stopped advertising Punk for future events. It was reported by the Wrestling Observer that on Monday, Punk had legitimately walked out on WWE when he informed Vince McMahon that he was going home. On February 20th, Vince McMahon indicated to investors that Punk was taking a sabbatical. However, in an interview published in late May, Punk indicated that he had retired. He was questioned, "How does it feel to be retired at 35? He says, "It feels good." Punk's WWE contract subsequently expired in July 2014, thus making the Royal Rumble his final on-screen appearance. However, on an episode of Colt Cabana's Art of Wrestling podcast released in November 2014, Punk said that he was suspended for 2 months after walking out the company in January, and after the suspended ended, nobody from WWE contacted him. Punk also told that when he reached out to them for unpaid royalties, he was given a runaround by company executives until he was handed his termination papers and was fired by WWE on his wedding day with April Mendez, better known as AJ Lee. June 2014, the manner of firing was the last straw for Punk, stating he would never return to WWE. But of course, Survivor Series, CM Punk returned to the big leagues, the major leagues, and it was such a lackluster way for him to go. Like, loads of people have had lackluster ways to leave companies, but honestly, guys, Raw is tonight as this video's going out, and it just makes for such a better, reason to tune into Raw. Really looking forward to Raw tonight. I mean, it won't even be that good, but just interested to see what they're going to do with Punk. He could cut a promo. Who's he going to feud with? You got Randy Orton in there as well, so it's pretty good, man. You can't complain with it. But anyway, guys, that's that time when CM Punk walked out on WWE.